Hey guys, this is Dymo Gaming. Today we're taking a look, we're taking a step in the past. Hell, maybe I need to give this its own playlist, call it retro gaming, whatever. And we're actually not taking a look at the PC game. No. I know, we're a PC gaming channel, but yeah, no, not taking a look at a PC game now. What we are taking a look at is Def Jam Fight for New York, and why are we taking a look at this? Def Jam Fight for New York is for me one of the best fighting games ever made out of everything, and it's actually a very special game in the sense that I would not categorize it as I think it is categorized, because you have wrestling games and you have fighters, so you have wrestling games like WWF type of games, and then you have fighters like Mortal Kombat or Street Fighter and stuff like that. Honestly, I would say Def Jam Fight for New York is sort of in between. I would say it has it really is a fighter, but in a 3D open environment like a wrestling game. And yeah, it's just exceptionally good. It's very sad that it only was released for the consoles, but then again, I guess it's kind of a console game. I guess it makes sense that it is only released on the consoles. Don't know how well it would do on the PC side. And it's kind of a sad story. So this game came out in 2004, I think, and before it, Def Jam Vendetta came out. Now, I think a year prior to it. And Def Jam Vendetta, I basically bought on a whim. I was in a time where I just bought the Gamecube, and I really was buying new game after new game after new game after new game. And in a local magazine, gaming magazine, a review was done of Def Jam Vendetta, and it got an 80 out of 100. So that's a pretty darn good score. So I bought it, and it was amazing. The premise sounds kind of silly. I mean, we're talking about real-world rappers suddenly appearing in a, we're talking about rappers of the Def Jam label. So Method Man, which is kind of more famous than some of them, Ghostface Killah, Ludacris. These people were all in a fighter, and this was a fighter with its own story, and where all these rappers, real life rappers, are wrestlers. And so it sounds like it's a silly premise, but it really works out. That the story of Vendetta, nothing special, but it was interesting enough to keep you playing. For me, story is most of the time important, just how it is delivered, not per se that it's a smart story with an incredible twist at the end. I care more about the delivery, if I can go with it. I rather have a very cliche story that is well delivered than a very so-called smart story that I just think, come on, So Def Jam Vendetta, again, not original story, but a lot of fun, and I completed that with every character. I think you had like 4 preset characters, and I completed with every one of them. And when Def Jam Vendetta came out, I don't know if I bought it instantly, I can't remember, a while back. But after having bought it, it's amazing. It kicks off right after the end of, story-wise, right after the end of Def Jam Vendetta. And it's Vendetta and then some. It's amazing. And it's very sad with the sequels to it, Def Jam Icon on the 360 and the PS3. That's one horrible game. Really, I wouldn't be surprised if a completely different team is put on there. It was developed, Def Jam Fight for New York, if I just look on the box here, it's developed by AKI Corporation, which is a corporation working for EA. And again, I don't know if Def Jam Icon was the same guys. I kind of doubt it, because it's so different and so bad. Def Jam Icon is really lame and sad. And afterwards, I think there was also a Def Jam game which was sort of like a rap along type of game, So yeah, it fell, which is very sad. I would love to see any game in this same type. And in this video, I'll show you, of course, gameplay, and hopefully I can get you hyped up for this game. Well, no, actually, not hopefully, because again, if it never appears, well, I guess it's interesting to know what kind of greatness we had in the not too distant past. This is truly, again, one of my favorite fighting games, and I guess one of the best games I've ever had the fortune of playing in my life. Now, it came out on the Gamecube, the Xbox, and the PlayStation 2, and only later I kind of realized I had a Gamecube. I bought an Xbox One later, which kind of was a bad. I had fun. I have had fun with the Xbox, but really it's kind of a boring console. The Xbox One, alright? I don't want any 360 fanboys now commenting like mad. The Xbox One is really a boring console. The famous games are really the only ones that are actually good. Like Halo and Halo 2 really stand apart from 99% of the games, and I have all the obvious games to have. But yeah, Xbox, not nearly as much fun have I had with the Xbox as with the Gamecube. The Gamecube is for me a very understated console. It's a lot of fun. It's a great little box. It looks fun. The console just physically looks like a bundle of fun. And it really has a lot of good games where it's just good, clean fun. What I was going to say, so this game came out on all 3 platforms, and apparently the GameCube version is actually the most inferior out of all of them. Usually it's the Xbox One which delivered the best graphics, GameCube close second, and the PlayStation 2 behind. That was usually it. The problem is with this game, I don't know if it's like a technical thing they couldn't overcome or just were a bit too lazy to try, but as you may or may not know, the GameCube uses mini DVDs instead of like real, big DVDs, and so there's a shortage of storage on those compared to big DVDs, and because of that, the GameCube is missing some visual effects, and when you have arenas with a crowd standing around it of AI cheering the fight on, those are a lot less in numbers than on the other consoles. I always found it kind of weird how little people stand around. How few people, stand around a arena when a fight's going on, but again, apparently that's just a limitation of the storage capacity of the mini DVDs that the GameCube uses. But enough talk about how great the game is. I guess you guys want to see why this is. So, let's get into the game and find out. Right, in game. Now bear with me here, because what I do need to put out is that what I use now to capture this is a very cheap USB capture card. Truthfully, pretty bad. I'm gonna start up real quick before a video starts. The foundation! Knew it. Sticky fingers. Alright, so let me just turn that music down a little bit, because otherwise I'll be very much distracted by the bumping hip-hop music tunes. Out. Okay, so let's turn it on there. Okay, so Battlefield. So Def Jam Fight for New York. Here we are. Yeah, so let's take a look at the menu first. What do we have? We have the story mode where you can, have the story played out. You have your options, which you just saw. Beatbox, where you can set all the tracks on or off, which one you want. And you can, play. There you go. Freeway. Extras, let's see what's there. Actually, I kind of got cheat codes. I didn't even know this game had cheat codes. And we have the introduction, which you can see again if you want. We have the credits, high scores. This is what we're gonna do in a bit. And unlocks is you can see what venues you still have to unlock. Now, of course, I have completed the game and then some, so I have everything unlocked and all the fighters as well. So we can go through a quick look through them. We have David Banner. There are a couple of characters which are made up, so that those are there as well. We have Bone Crusher, Snoop Dogg as Crow. Snoop Dogg is an important character to the story in this game. He's the antagonist, and so he goes by a nickname in this game as Crow. We have Redman as playing as Doc. Elephant Man, Ghostface Killer as themselves, Freeway. These are all, of course, not the most important characters to the story. Usually the guys who are important have a different name, like Fat Joe is called Crack. Method Man is... don't quite know. Oh, we have, of course, Danny Trejo, just known as Trejo. Sticky Fingers. Where's Method Man? I want to know his name. Oh, there we go. Blaze, right, Blaze. There we go. Okay, but so there you could unlock all of them with the money you earn from just doing battles. I have unlocked them all, so we're just gonna go to battle. Truthfully, what I would really like for a sequel for this game is just bring this game out with improved graphics, you know, add maybe some cool rappers if some new ones are there, maybe Hobson. But, and then add online. I mean, I swear to God, if online was added to this game, you would have yourself a game that you would play for ever and ever and ever and ever. So I'm just gonna do a normal one-on-one fight to start with. Gonna press start. Normally here you would have multiple controllers hooked up, and so your buddies could join in as well. These are all characters made by me. I will click on... as you can see with these as very new characters, I've never gone that far with it. I'll click on Dice, one of my characters. No wait, I hate Dice. Fuck Dice. Let's go for Sigma. Oh man, so much to this game really to talk about. But let's just first get through this first fight and then we'll see if what else I can see. So this is my ugly ass motherfucking character called Sigma. Now if you click on him you can see at the bottom there of my stats street fighting, martial arts and street... Okay, so this is an interesting thing. When you progress through the story you have the option when you get further to pick up to 3 fighting styles. And these fighting styles will of course give you different, will give you a boost in several areas of your stats. So for example, street fighting makes you very strong in the upper level. So the top stats is that upper power. Lower power is your legs, your kicks. And of course if you use kickboxing next to street fighting, you get a boost in lower power. Now with this character I've only clicked 2. Does that mean he's inferior to the ones who have 3? No, because it means he's extra strong in those areas. You can also make a character completely with just 1 fighting style. Doesn't mean he stays behind, he does learn new moves over time. So that's a very interesting, good mechanism. And it allows for a lot of combination because you have street fighting, martial arts, wrestling, the bone breaking is called submissions, and let's see, and of course kick. So street fighting, kickboxing, martial arts, wrestling and submissions. 5 styles you can combine up to 3 and every combination is possible. So I'm gonna be my main dude and we're gonna fight against Busta Rhymes. Magic. No, we're gonna beat Fat Joe up. Let's see, correct, place to fight. Let's do the Dragon House. Now some of these fight venues have specialties to them. The Dragon House is one of them, in the fact that you can throw people out of the ring and thereby win. So you first have to break the outside, break it, and then you can throw one through it. That's another way you can win in this venue. Of course loading time takes a little while because we're not on a fast little nice PC, we're on a slow old Gamecube.
You in some serious trouble now.
Yeah, you gonna lose your teeth messing with me, you heard?
Yeah, I heard. Now that's another thing that I kind of forgot here, is that the voice you just heard, in the Gamecube version you only have access to 1 voice. On the PlayStation 2 and Xbox version you have access, you can choose from various voices. There we go, my blazing meter is full. Now I can do a super move, of which you can have up to 4, and you can get every super move of every character that you see in the game. You have to buy them though, but I did of course. Man, Crack is awfully weak. Bow! Come on, fat boy! Come on! Bow, bitch! I'm gonna finish him now. That was easy as pie, Crack. You got no skill! I knew it, because I know this game by heart. Oh, I love it. So it's, truthfully, wow, he has a terrible. Look at that, wow. Actually, minus 500. Damn. Crack has never been this bad, honestly. He's usually a pretty hard component to beat. So how do I... It's kind of... How do I describe this game? What makes it so good? What makes it so good is, so first off, you have an incredible variety in the way your character will play. Then you can create him physically. You can make him very muscly, very slender, very big, very small. You can completely, well, not completely, but you can kind of shape his face a little bit. And then you can buy outfits for him, clothing lines. We are talking about official, like Fat Farm and stuff. Clothing, Jacob and Co. watches, all kinds of stuff like that. Whoa! And then we have the fighting mechanism, which is also a story all of its own. Very great. So you have one button which does the grabs like this, and they can then do whatever. You can do a weak, that's basically a weak grab. You can also, if they are not paying attention. Come on, Crack. No, screw you. You can also instigate a strong grab, which you can then use for a stronger move. I will show that in a bit. Yeah, smack your ass up. So first up, we have a weak grab and we'll press Y. Then there's a lot of variation in... Ooh, to the balls, to the nuts. Is he crazy? Oh, no, that's the same one. What you can also do then is do a weak grab and do up Y. Weak grab and do left Y. And you can also do with B. And so this is one of the... It's hard to describe, but this is one of the greatest things about this game. You have so many moves. It's amazing how many moves you have. Okay, hard grab, B. Bow, bitch. Come on, stand up. Bow. Oh. Oh boy. Crack the back. Oh. Now, because I'm a martial artist, I can do a little running kick, which I will show in a bit. Get up, Crack. Get up. Alright, let's see. Whoop, bow. There we go. Oh, come on, Crack. You're disappointing me. Wow, come on. Now, I could do the blazing now, but usually the game character is pretty good in reacting on that. So it would stop me from basically grabbing him ever. So what I'm gonna do is this, and now I'll do the blazing. Because now he's a little bit dazed and he can't really defend himself. And I'm gonna... No, I'm actually not gonna finish him up because he was not in the red. I know you're feeling that. Okay, hard grab, B, bam. I'm just kicking his ass. Oh wow. Ah. Oh, Crack that deck. Come on, Crack. I'm doing the same move constantly. Boom, bitch. Oh man. Oh, so amazing. I love this game. It's great. It's so you have an awful lot of move on your controller, and based on your picked fighting style, you can use those. It makes every character unique. So let's just play with a different character right now, and we'll do a tag team. We're gonna play ourselves with an AI buddy against two AI fiends. And you will also see that there are several tag team moves you can do. So moves that you work together on. If you grab an enemy character at the exact same time, you'll do a fight move together, which by the way can be fatal if it's the right one. I mean, so knockout. Let's go for Redneck, who's my wrestler, submissioner, Street Fighter dude. Yeah. We're gonna team up with Busta, and we're gonna fight. Let's see. Oh yeah, there are girls. There are several girls in this game as well. Carmen Electra here. Here, Lil Kim. Kimura, I don't know them all, but Yeah, there are several females as well, and you better not underestimate them, because they will kick your ass. They're pretty darn strong. Flavor Flav, Sean Paul. Yes, that's what we're gonna do. Big Slitty Slick. Red Room. So this is more of a wrestler, submissioner type character, so expect some heavy wrestling moves. Redneck can actually do one of the coolest moves I think in the game, which is lifting someone up and then basically breaking their spine, which will KO one if he's in the red. Bam, bow. And after this is done, I'll see if I can go into story mode, show you a bit of the clothing and shit you can buy. But yeah, you know, imagine this being online. I mean, with the amount of variation in the characters in both look and moves, a lot of fun. We in that business. Oh, what Flavor Flav just did was show off basically, and that also heightens his blazing meter. Ooh, fuck you. Using the ropes. Busta Rhymes was using. Oh, I can already do blazing. All right. Busta Rhymes was doing some submissioning. He's doing that now as well. Yeah. Go down. Get down again. Oh! Imagine this, 4-player multiplayer 1 battle. Wow, I should probably do some more fun. Oh man, Fluff is pretty good actually. Ah, damn. Yeah, now I'm gonna break his leg. Break your leg, fucker, break it. Break your leg. Oh, he wanted to hit me in the balls, that son of a bitch. Wow, this is not going well. Oh man. Oh wow, my blazing is off. Yeah, if you take too long and not go blazing, then it goes away. Ah, you son of a shampoo. Oh my god. Son of a... Come here, shampoo. Oh wow, you killed him. It was my move, man. Son of a bitch. Alright, let's see if we can do a double grab. Ah, come on, man. Double grab. Come on, pick him up, pick him up. There we go, double! Damn, that would be fatal if he was in the red. That would have been a fatal move. Oh shit, did the same one. So again, you have 4 moves per character. You can unlock them later with points, and you can do every move that every character has. You can buy those and apply those to your character. And you also have a few of your own, which... Oh, sorry, Pasta. He would have fatally killed him there. I picked him up. This would be the... Oh. Imagine this. Higher graphics. There we go. Bam. Tap, tap. Yeah. Best.
Oh, somebody just hit the lights.
Somebody did. Best game ever. Alright, we're back. So we're gonna continue real quick by showing you the various amount of clothing which you then can use to customize the look of your character. Now, to do this, you always have to go into story mode. I'll select the memory card that I have my character stored on, loading the characters, And here you can see a little indication of the characters in the side. So, oh yeah, and as you can see now, there's a little bit of corruption going on. You see that in those black boxes? This is something that, well, you have to understand, these console games in this time didn't get patches. So this is an error, this is really a glitch, and it would never go away. But let's select this character. Bit of an ugly ass, but that's fine. Loading, 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 loading. Jeez, that took long. Okay, so here we are in your so-called hotel room, where you can look around, have your wardrobe, the messages. I'll just play some of the messages. There are a couple of things you can read, like this. Listen, you think you can run up in here and take our turf off for crow? Think again. I'm the man above, and I'm gonna run you through. No, that's not what he says, but whatever. So, these type of messages is what you get through the story to kind of let you know what's going on and progress it. And there are also voice messages like this one from Dymo, which is the big boss. Actually, it's the end boss of the previous game, and he's sort of like your mentor boss in this game.
Watch your back, bitch. You a marked man now.
And obviously, you kind of do something in the story which he doesn't really like. So, yeah. But that doesn't matter. That's a story which is pretty good. Wardrobe, where you can select colors, options, all the trophies you get through the game. Now there is a little bit of annoyances in these trophies, honestly, because you only have really one chance to get them, and that is through the story. So, let's see. For example, let's see one of those. For example, this one. Total your opponent's vehicle in the demolition match. You get the demolition match one time. If you do not manage to total the other guy's car, you will never get this reward with this character. You would have to start with a new character. So that's fairly annoying, and there are more matches like this. There are a couple of them I guess I did do. Let's see. Max out your character's toughness. Complete the story mode, that's of course what you always get. Chop shot tournament, you have to win that, so... Won a match with no health loss, for example, so if you have never done that, you will never get that trophy. And this is a little bit of a downside to the game, so you can really complete the story and never have this stuff, everything unlocked. This is something you can always still get if you just spend that much money on jewelry, and money can still be earned in the matches we did before. You earn money for those, which you can later spend on all kinds of jewelry, so you can just play your own games and then come back here and still earn this trophy. So that is a better system than some of these trophies. Another thing that I have to point out is, in the story, if you play story, I'll just go here. Now there's only one district, and which is the shop district. But normally you have all over this map have several places you can go for fights. Now, if you complete the story, there are a couple of matches you can do after the story, and you get a message from, for example. Oh, actually, I can show that, I guess. From Crack. Yo, man, there's a big team. No, I can't do this. I can't do the voice from Fat Joe, but there's a big team thing going down at the Terror Dome tonight. 3 rounds, no rest in between. Seeing as we're all good now, how about doubling up with me and showing these chumps what's really good? This is a message you get after completing the story, and you can do a few matches afterwards. Now, what is so important about these matches is you need these matches if you wanna complete your character's stats. You see, through the story you will get XP basically and up the stats of your character, which you can then spend in the gym, here in the Stapleton gym, where we have
Welcome back.
Henry Rollins. Train skills. And
Put in some work.
so as you can see, all of these are for me at 100%. And this is because I've done all the missions after the story. If you do not do all the missions after the story is complete, you will not get 100% on these. You will get like 98, 97, 96, depends on how you have spent the points. You will not get 100% on all. And the annoying part is that these after story missions you cannot do over. If you fail those, I think it's even so bad. Yeah, no, if you fail those, you cannot do them over. That match is done over. And if you do that, that means you will never be able to completely max out your character. It doesn't really matter because it's still very powerful, but you know, it is an annoying feeling, and there's really nothing you can do about it after this point. So the game is kind of unforgiving like that. You go through the entire game with a character completely front to end, and all the way at the end you do something wrong, and that's it. You know, you can never max out your character from there on in. Again, it doesn't really matter, but it's highly annoying. It's a very highly annoying aspect of the game, and I think that would be patched out if this game could receive patches. Now, what I also said, you can learn super moves, which you can hear.
Kinds of moves to teach you.
Now, here you can see the super moves that you can buy. I told you can buy every super move of every individual character and apply up to 4 at a time to your character. Now you can see, for example, at the bottom there, how many death points it costs, and you can see that I have 32,875 to spend. And for example, this one costs 750 if I want to buy it. And you can preview it, which we're gonna do now. And there you go, that's one super move you can, and then you look at that and think, wow, that's really cool, I want that. And then you can buy it and apply it to your character. And you can see also which character does it. So here we have Made from Memphis Bleak, probably a reference to a song he made, or maybe a group he's in. You know, usually this game has all kinds of references to the rappers. But yeah, so that's what you do there, and here you have learned styles. And I can still learn a style, but I've already, you know, committed to kickboxing and street fighting with this character, so I'm not gonna apply another one. Alright, so that's for the stats of your character, fighting stats. I'm gonna go back real quick and clean my entire character out, so we have a clean slate to begin with. Go to the wardrobe. Here's my ugly ass character, because let's be honest, he's pretty ugly. Remove item, yes. We're gonna go completely nude here. Well, no, you can't go completely nude, of course. There we go. Choose, remove, yes. Then we have accessories, headwear. Oh, nope. God, this is an ugly character. Gloves, remove, yes. Eyewear, don't have any. Okay, so here's my character completely blank, pretty much. And we'll go to the map, district. Now, we can do to a couple. We go, for example, to Stingray.
How we doing? You back again?
Yes, we are.
Nothing better
And
than a fresh cut and shave.
well, you know, speaks for shit. Barbershop.
I love
So
the sound of clippers.
you can, for example, apply a beard. This is kind of annoying because there's no preview, as you can see. I can't really see how this would look on my character, so I'd have to buy it.
All right.
And there you go. Now I have this little beard going on.
You want the best cut? You come see me.
And you have choice out of a lot. Yeah, Fu Manchu. Let's do that.
Like a new man.
Yeah, Fu Manchu. And then
A good
haircut.
shave and a cut will get you back on your feet.
I'll make myself... No, actually, I won't make myself bald. Spiked and
Ooh,
iced.
there's a Vegas behind.
Well, that looks as wrong as it can be, so let's
Come
keep
back
it. It's very wrong. Many tats, so tattoos. Jewelry from Jacob & Co. Just show you some of that.
Hello, what can I do for you?
It's kind of weird how this shop looks like a pawnbroker, but you know, whatever. Not a high-end shop. And for example, you have the famous world watches from Jacob & Co, which you can buy here, like this one. This is a very famous design watch which many rappers wear, and this is of course the most expensive one he has. Or is it? No, actually I don't think it is. I think you can have I think you have one of these, but then wait, what is the most expensive watch again? Because I don't think it's that one. Whatever, I don't know. Don't like those watches anyway. So there you go, some famous jewelry you can wear, and SUS or Syndicate Urban
What's up, dog? What's cracking?
something clothing, but it's Syndicate Urban Streetwear, SUS. And here you can, you know, give your, basically play with a Barbie doll here. You can customize the look of your character through its clothing. So let's do, for example, something. We go pants. Now you can see all the signs mean that I already bought one or two in that category. So let's do, for
That
example,
looks good on you.
dress pants. There you go. Nice green, black, olive, which is pretty cool actually. Blue or green. What shall we do? I'll go with olive actually. So
Hey, yo, good looking, yo.
there we go. Bought that. Tops. We'll go for a sweater. Maybe. Maybe not. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know,
This the one
man.
you want?
No, man. That looks like crap.
Hey, yo, that's a good look.
Oh yeah, and that voice will never stop. So that's highly annoying, but you kind of have to live with it. Jackets. See.
Yo,
What's
that's
this?
a fresh look.
No, it doesn't work out. I need something that fits with green.
Now that's
God.
big dog style right there.
Shut the fuck up. I guess this will work out. We can do it closed up. But I don't want it closed up, I want it open. Yes.
Damn, homie. That's tight.
Okay, so we'll have that. We need some shoes, of course. We can do for some casual shoes.
Yo, I sell a bunch of these.
I bet you do. Doesn't really work out. It's a bit too yellow. Do we have anything? I guess this would be fun to do. Should we do this? Ah, screw it.
Hey,
I'll
yo,
do it.
nice choice.
Now we have a... Okay, and then we have some accessories as well. We can do a nice set of
I ain't mad at
shades.
that. That's a hot look.
I'm mad at that. That's hot. Look, shut the hell up, man. Snowman. Bracelets, which you can't see because I have a long sleeve. Gloves. No, you know what? Let's keep it like nice and casual. Let's keep it like this. Although, it's not really casual, I guess. And there you go. Now you have clothed your character. You can do this through the story, of course. Change your character up, buy whatever you want. Now my character has this look. I can now go to exit, save it. And then you can go back into the fight. So, what is more is there to say about this game? I would say this game is borderline perfect. Again, the only problem that I have, the only thing that could make it better is, apart from the logical step of better graphics, is, you know, having online to it. If they would, for all I can, remake this game, you know, patch it where the things are wrong, like I already mentioned, and just bring it out, better graphics, you know, HD, whatever you want, and online in it. This would be one of the best games you can ever buy. You will spend hours on this, and perhaps never be done. You know, it depends on how. Never be done. One of the best games ever. Just want to share that with you. Maybe some more captured footage in the future, because I do have a shit ton of GameCube games and a few Xbox games as well. But this was Def Jam Fight for New York. Thank you all for watching. If you have any question about this game, feel free to ask. I'm also, you know, I'm still looking in stores for used copies, through the used copies of old Xbox games, to see if I ever find this game on the Xbox. Because again, you know, this is the inferior version. I would love to have the actual version that you get if you buy it on the Xbox, which is probably the best version. And that's pretty much it. Very sad it went downhill with Icon and whatever came after it. And hopefully they ever, AKI who made this, ever gets power back to them to make a proper new Def Jam game.